With that, welcome guys to Tropico 6. Yeah, so it's now finally out after quite a little bit of waiting time. Yeah. But I mean, better late than never, and better late and better, I guess. We're going to jump right in with a new game. I actually never played Tropico 6, so this is now also my first steps here. Well, I did play Tropico 5, also already on the channel here. Welcome, Presidente. Before you present yourself to the proud citizens of the Tropican nation, please check your outfit. The first impression is the most important after all. That is definitely true. No, I don't want to do that. Gender, okay. Yeah, I think you could do that in Tropico 5 as well already. But I do like this screen here a lot more, because you can actually see like all the options more at once, and you don't have like an infinite list to click through essentially. So what do we want to be? I mean, the default is not too bad, but let's actually go with like Mafia, I guess. Head. We can go and mix and match some things here, I suppose. Top hat, yeah, that sounds pretty great. So that thing is still a thing, which is great. Yeah, I think like a bench pipe or whatever should do the trick. Some glasses. Yeah. Yeah, no, that works, I think. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think the default one is also actually pretty good here as well. Let's look for hair. I think we just killed like our top hat, didn't we? Or does it just not show? I don't know. Let's just keep the hair as is. Ethnic type, there's like not so much to choose from actually here. Oh, outfit color. So now we can main color. Oh. Yeah, let's actually go like for white here or whatever, and as a secondary color. Ooh. Huh. I don't know. Gold sounds pretty important. And head color. Yeah, we could do that, or we could do something like this, but I don't think we actually have to. Oh, there's gray 2 times in here, which is also pretty interesting. Beard color. Yeah, let's keep brown. We're not that old. We could do anything with hair color, but yeah, let's just keep that all as is. President traits. Alright, kind of normal. You have mastered the art of not standing out in a crowd and have made being average into a fine art. If there is a more seemingly ordinary person in the world, nobody has noticed them. No gameplay effect. Okay. Apologetic. The standing penalty for rejecting demands is decreased by 50%. Participants in protests that have been ended by force are less likely to turn rebel. Charismatic. Increases the standing with each faction by 2 and relations with each superpower by 2. That sounds like a pretty nice one actually. Corrupt. All payments to your Swiss bank account are increased by 5%. Yeah, let's not do that. Manipulative. The standing gain for praising a faction in the election speeches is increased by 50%. The relations loss for asking a superpower for financial aid is decreased by 25%. That actually also sounds pretty great. There's a chance of 5% for buildings to catch fire after being visited by El Presidente. The efficiency of all fire stations is increased by 25%. Okay. Spatial Sense Prodigy. Increases the stockpiles of all buildings, the loading capacity of all teamsters and ships, and the maximum passenger limit of planes and tourist ships by 5%. Ooh. And last but not least, Workaholic. Increases the efficiency of all buildings by 1%, decreases the job happiness of all buildings by 2%. El Presidente usually does not leave the palace. Let's take actually manipulative, I don't know. Oh, palace, that's great. Now you can actually also customize that one. Layout, ooh. Backyard, front yard, irregular, ooh, right, and split. I don't know. I think like front yard actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, let's take that one. Path. Oh. Yeah, grass for the path. No. Brown brick road. Irregular cobblestone. Radial cobblestone, yeah. I think that already looks a little bit better. Gravel woodwork too, I think. Yeah, let's actually choose like gravel boundaries. Oh yeah, brick wall, hedge, Victorian style, plastered wall, light military. These seem to have. Oh, this is actually locked. Displayed in World Wars or later complete the. Okay, but that would work as well. Yeah, let's take like a hedge. I don't know. Rooftop extension. Ooh. A fish tank. I don't know what this icon up there is supposed to mean. Maybe that's like only available in like different times or whatever. So public service announcement tower. Great. But that one's locked as well. Rooftop garden. Ooh. I mean, the fish tank does seem pretty freaky, but let's just take the rooftop garden here. Small deco, oh. Amphora, flower pots, flagpoles, oh. Yeah, a couple banners, why not? Low spherical topiary. Yeah, I see like the first episode's already over, almost. And we're not even finished with all of that stuff, but that's pretty great. I like that all. Air dancer. That's let's just take like some bushes here. Oh, and large decoration. A garden there, a cherry tree, a big rock, okay. An El Presidente statue, but we don't have that yet. A classic fountain, a gothic fountain, a modern fountain, or something like that, or a meteorite, why not? A weird kind of tree. I don't know, let's take a fountain. And for the palace itself, yeah, it looks pretty white right now, so layer 1 color, we can't choose that one. Purple looks kind of great. No. I like some of the pastel colors probably. The brown one doesn't look too bad, I think. Yeah, that just looks like too, I don't know, like dreamy or whatever. Let's take like the brown one here, layer 2 color. Yeah, I think we can go like with something, I don't know, like dark gray maybe. That's like, that should probably work. Layer 3 color. Okay, so that's like all of that stuff. Maybe let's go with something that's actually a little bit darker for all of that. Dark gray maybe. Yeah, no, I think terracotta actually looks pretty good. Windows style, oh yeah. That doesn't look quite right. I mean, I do like the default ones, but I think these might look a little bit better. I think these are too, I don't know, modern or something. This just doesn't look right. No, let's just take those. Yeah, Palace Outwall style. Let's just go like this maybe. Default, okay, that's pretty default. Plastered. Doesn't look that great, I think. Sandstone, or stucco walls. I don't know, like sandstone, actually doesn't look too shabby, I think. Yeah, no, that's like a combination that could work, I think. Okay. So now we edited ourselves, our traits and our palace, so yeah, let's exit customization mode. Whatever that means. Okay, so we can do the tutorial, we can do missions, or we can do the sandbox. I would say we just go for like the sandbox for now. But we could probably play like missions at another time. Yes, we could choose one of the maps here. But I would just like to have a random one, honestly. Let's go with like a large island. Like that's like the special thing about this now, is you also have like multiple islands, I think. Plateaus, no, landmass, there we are at. High, I don't know. Yeah, plateaus, uncommon, I think, yeah. Many islands, let's just take that, I don't know. Main island, medium. Climate, let's keep this as is. Variation of climate, okay, so probably between all the different single islands. Yeah, let's go with like also rich resources here a little bit. Now you have to click on this button for a few times, okay. Oh, so you have like the seed and also share code, so that's probably like similar to the map exchange string in Factorio. Yes, you have all your 4 eras here again. Let's just start in the colonial one. 75, that all seems nice. Caribbean happiness. Let's go with actually like average here, I don't know. Yeah. Like no victory stuffs. Okay. Start map. Then we actually already make this into the game now after like 13 minutes. Alright, did you know, instead of imprisoning a crime lord, why not strike a shady deal with them? Yeah. Sounds like a great idea, honestly. Alright. So now we are in the game. Let's just pause this right here. We have like colonial era, and it's probably that we have still 6 years left. This down here looks pretty normal. I have actually never seen the GUI of this game before, so there's now the support, our population, our money, the brilliant game menu. Oh, and that's just this button that does something apparently. Era outline.
Now then, you should know who I am. Lord Roger Wyndham, right hand of the...
I am the infamous revolutionary, Sophie.
Okay. So a couple people there, some like tasks, some construction thing here. Yeah, there are definitely some like new stuff in here, quite a bit actually. And you can get to this with like the same shortcut. You even get like roads with the same shortcut, which is great. There's still like this almanac here, which also all looks a little bit differently. It edits research rates. Oh, that's new. And trade, that's also pretty similarly. Let's just go into the options here real quick because oh yeah, that's also a great option. Only play stream safe music. I think that means that the music is like copyright free and stuff like that. Because I did get some content ID claims actually with Tropico 5 for the music in it. Yeah, for some odd reason the frame rate here is actually like pretty locked to 60. which is weird because it definitely should be more than that. Also, let's just take like a quick look here. You can, I think, zoom in a little bit further now. As before, you can also get like closer down to the street level. Let's actually look at the Great Palace here. I think the first thing we definitely have to do is build these two roads, so this actually is here connected and everything. So up here we will then stand and speak to all the people here in our thing. So there's the Teamsters office, so that's for transport, and that's the construction office. Ooh, some statistics, upgrades. Upgrade all buildings, yeah, that's like but it shows how many there are. I think that's also kind of new. Yeah, just all looks a little bit differently, but it's overall, I would say, pretty similar to Tropico 5 this far. I mean, the looks are just a lot better, I think, as well. Yeah, I mean, it was already great with like detail and everything before, but I think, yeah, just like the little things and the overall like feel is a lot better. I think there could still be a lot more stuff here on the ground, like just more little that still doesn't look too like dense, and there's also like this, well, that's a bit weird. Also, this all looks kind of square, but okay, kind of unnatural, but this is like multiple islands. I don't know how this like is with expanding to all of those. Ooh, we actually have a volcano here. That's kind of crazy. There's also like no fog of war, so that's all kind of great. The water looks also really nice. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, then we can, I think, get kind of started here, right? So we do have some food production here. I would say we should probably start building some sort of port. Oh, we already have a port down here, or a dock. We should connect this with like a road. Oh, this is finally like unlimited in length, which is really great. Yeah, like this zooming here is pretty weird and at this scale here. So it's like you can go out all the way or you don't. This also isn't that intelligent actually. But that was already a problem of Tropico 5, so yeah, let's just do that, sure. So now our dock is also connected, which is kind of great. We should probably also maybe build some more housing or whatever. A bunkhouse, whatever that thing is. Low quality residential building, okay. And these are like just country houses, oh. Bunkhouse, sure, why not? Can you like still click on like people and... Yeah, you can. Looks pretty similar as to Tropico 5. Cool. I think I can also make like all the in-game sounds a bit louder. They are pretty quiet for me as well. I can see how this should look like. Let's click on someone again.
Oh, busy these days. Need a drink.
Could still be. Let's go up all the way.
So stressed.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, voice volume is already at kind of maximum, so... Yeah, I think this just did something weird with my settings here, because I also have this in like windowed full screen, but I can't go out of the window actually. Because now I have to like modify the OBS settings so it gets a little bit louder.
Ugh, what a day.
Yeah, I think that should definitely be quite alright. Yeah, people ain't loving us too much. 38% support. So we have some indifferent people. We have a lot of revolutionaries and some royalists as well. Okay. Let's see what we can actually build. I don't know. A chapel maybe provides faith to visiting citizens. You can also, oh, you can scroll out with like control. I'm not sure if this is like, was already like a thing in Tropico 5. Yeah, this seems to have like no input whatsoever, which is kind of weird. Or actually it's pretty normal. I think this also wasn't a thing in Tropico 5. So this is now doing its thing right here. Coconut harvested. Harvest coconuts from palms in the vicinity, okay. Let's go maybe with like a plantation or whatever here as well. All the overlays look also new. Corn, pineapple maybe, you know, sugar, cocoa, tobacco. Tobacco should work here rather well down here somewhere. Coffee. Cotton looks also pretty good. Rubber is also kind of new actually. But let's go with like some corn out here maybe. Relocate building. Oh, you can also now relocate this entire thing, which is kind of cool. Statistics, income. Not a lot. Upgrades, efficiency. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more space to live in. Tunnel connection. 2 tunnels exits to create what? 2 tunnel exits to create a shortcut road connection going through elevated terrain. Okay, bus garage, parking deck. Ooh. Allow citizens and tourists to get into boats. People traveling on boats can dock at landings. Telepheric station continuously transports passengers via cable cars between 2 stations. Interesting. Mansion, high quality residential building for 2 households. Okay. Low quality for 6 or for 2. Must be well off or better. Must be at least poor. Okay. Let's maybe get like a couple bunkhouses here as well. What is like their correct way to face? I think that looks pretty alright. Okay, cool. So this thing is now also done. Yeah, there's definitely like lots of detail in here. Definitely looks pretty great. Oh yeah. Oh, there was like a freighter incoming, so you don't have like this huge thing up there anymore. And rather just like a little thingy. Yeah, I don't know, like the water actually looks like really good. With like all the reflections and stuff. And then there are like 2 boats, one is incoming right now. Yeah, well, it's actually not interacting too much with the water, so... Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, there's like a
I ask
shark.
myself, Governor, do the ends justify being mean? But for independence, any sacrifice is worthwhile.
Okay. The people have taken this to heart and constantly try to find new ways to sacrifice for the cause. They are very inventive. Okay. Produce corn 1000. Have 1 corn plantation. Okay, we can't do all of that. Get random blueprint. Interesting. I don't know what is with the blueprint thingy is. Okay. Oh, well, that's also kind of new. Now you have to do this in like a specific amount of time, which is kind of makes sense. I hope this wasn't too loud with all your water. Now we gotta produce corn. I mean, we're already building this thing right here. So let's just give this a high priority.
I need a teensy tiny favor.
Or, as this telegram I received this morning says, that over-ambitious, egotistical bug. I think that's you. Okay. Should do as we instruct without making a blunder. You won't make a blunder, will you? Our last blunders, ears are still nailed to the pillory. Okay. Fulfill trade route with the crown. Okay, maybe there's a trade route for corn. That would be pretty splendid. Open the trade screen. Corn, but that's like import and to the smugglers, so we can only export coffee right now. Goods and prices. Oh, we can actually like modify prices here or whatever. Yeah, no. Or is it like for imports? I don't know. Let's oh, we can actually also go down. Sort by trade partner maybe. So down here's everything with the crown. We could do like some sugar, rum, hides. I don't know, gold, or coffee. I don't know. Let's do like. Oh, we can choose like the volume in here as well. I don't know. Let's go with like maybe 12,000 sugar or something. And go. So for that we now need also some sugar. From a sugar plantation, and that also as high thing here. Yeah, you have like no workers. That's the budget up there. Work mode, traditional ceremony. Help first, preach later. The service quality is decreased by 10. If visitors have their healthcare happiness lower than 25, they will also receive healthcare service with a quality of 25. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know, what does our almanac say here? We do have unemployed, 48 unemployed citizens. Maybe start working there, I don't know. Also our construction office seems rather slow. Yeah, probably just because like the game speed is a little low. Let's go like ×4 now for at least a little bit. And then we're actually also almost done here for the day as well. Oh yeah, this thing is now going. 2 workers in there already. Hopefully getting a little bit more. Yeah, that looks great. And we're already producing some corn, which is pretty great work mode. Monoculture and multiculture decreases the efficiency by 40%. The plantation does not decrease the fertility over time. The plantation gets 10% efficiency for other plantations in the vicinity with a different crop running on the same work mode. Okay, definitely sounds interesting, so we should probably get like multiple together.
Together, Governor Ju I and the people will turn everything around.
We appreciate this good turn you have done for us, and I assure you we will stop evolving before we go all the way around and blah blah blah. Yeah, let's get a random blueprint.
Your judgment is always impeccable, Presidente. But might I make a tiny suggestion?
Decrease the unemployment rate to 7%. So these are like the, I don't know, guidance task. So that's something we like could or probably like should do, I think. But yeah, decreasing the unemployment rate sounds like a pretty good idea. I still have no idea what this button up there does, so... Oh, that seems to be like just like these old things here. Received blueprint for mansion, okay. Oh, so now we can build a mansion, so that's maybe like the thing. When there's like some icon like that up there, I don't know. So maybe we need like a blueprint for a circus, you know, first or something. Oh, yeah, there are actually quite a few things we can do. Also, quite a few things that are already like... That I already know from Tropico 5. Pirate Cove, that's also interesting. Dungeon. Enables you and the police to arrest people and keep them in custody. Okay. And some decorations as well. And all the different world wonders. Yeah, Brandenburg Gate, obviously like the first thing, the biggest wonder of the world. Yeah. So you can like, I think like steal them and stuff. Which is an interesting game concept, and we'll hopefully see support is just rapidly plummeting. Perhaps, I don't know. 26%, 28, it's now going up again a little bit. The trade route, yeah, I mean I set this to like big, so this might take a little while. Active trade routes. Sugar, we are at an export of 0 of 12, okay. Wait, why? I don't know why. I mean, this is sugar, right? Yeah, and we are making sugar, so... I mean, we produced $3,500 worth of sugar already. Yeah, it actually also has some in the output.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a powerful desire to call you Presidente.
Okay, yes, that sounds good, and while it's only fair that the Crown receives all of our exports, as we are their colony, perhaps it would make a change if we weren't governed with an iron fist. I can't help but notice that the will of the people is leaning in, shall we say, a more independent direction. Okay, have a revolutionary's approval, 52 of 60 or something, have a percentage of population. Yeah. Revolution's approval. Oh, that's already at 52 of 60, I guess. Alright, but why is this trade route not really working as it should? Oh, now we export the first stuff. Maybe it just took like a while for like the first ship to arrive or something. You never know, right? And now they have more housing, but we still have 33 homeless and 32 unemployed citizens, so... I don't know, like a tavern probably sounds like a good idea as well. Let's throw one down like over here somewhere. And then we can get some more residential buildings down here as well. No, not a mansion, but more bunkhouses for now. Yeah, that sounds, or rather looks kind of good. Okay. Now we can also pull like a road through here and through there again. Okay, and I think with that we can stop here for today. Like that's kind of tons of stuff here. Yeah, so see you all in the next episode. And until then, have a great time. See you all then. Bye bye.